Welcome to day 77 of my journey through meditation and connecting to myself and diving deep. And I'm not sure if you've watched yesterday's video, but I've been experiencing some really strong emotions, and I do feel as if I'm feeling a lot of the emotions that are around other people at the minute. And it's sometimes hard to know if it's part of me breaking away, part of my grief coming to the surface to be shed as part of the past, or if it's what's happening with other people, and because I'm so sensitive to other people's emotions through my body, I'm feeling that. It was particularly strong today as I was walking through White Rose Shopping Centre, because I was just feeling a sense of panic, a sense of uncomfortableness, like butterflies, nerves in my stomach. And it was so strong at one point that I had to put my hand between my belly button and my ribs, because that's where I pick up strong feelings. Now, it can be feelings of sadness, it can be feelings of anger, but I always tend to feel it first in that area. And in the past, what I would have done is I would have used food or sugary items to numb that feeling and to not feel it. But instead, I focused on the shopping that I needed to get, my food shopping, and reminded myself of food that was going to be good for me, that was going to be good for my body, what my body need, with good nutrition. And I just breathed through the feelings, I breathed through the emotions. And I also asked for the help of the universe, just to ask them if it wasn't my feelings that I was feeling, excuse the itchy nose, to help to release them from my body. Now, I'm not sure if you have sensed this. Sometimes people feel, perhaps sometimes if they walk into a room or if they walk into an environment and they're not sure why they feel uncomfortable in their body. And it could be like a butterfly feeling in your stomach. It could be just a sense of unease in your body. It could be a sort of a pushback feeling. Or it could be just not being able to relax in that atmosphere. And all of these feelings are all physical symptoms of an energy that has been present in the room. Now, this energy could have been exchanged between two people, a group of people, a room of people, or even if it might just be one person. And when these people or that person has been in the room, there's been some sort of, perhaps that person was feeling angry, perhaps there was an exchange of words between two people, perhaps it was the nerves of everyone combined who was walking into the room. Perhaps it was a sort of more of an aggressive energy from one person towards another, which would explain the pushback feeling. And even though these people have left the room, the energies still remain in the room. And that's why it can feel really uncomfortable when you walk into a place and you're not sure why you're feeling those feelings. Sometimes they're not your own. They can be from the people that you were around. And have you ever felt when you've been perhaps talking to someone and you're talking away and all of a sudden you feel your energy levels just drain from you and just get zapped out of you? Now, when someone's very sure about what their opinions are, they can come across at quite a high energy level, but some of their opinions could be felt as quite aggressive. Now, to an empath, someone who is feeling somebody else's feeling, it can be quite intimidating, and that person can start to vibrationally match the other person. So they might start to lower their energy to subconsciously, and this is without them even being aware, lower their energy to match the person that they're talking to. So that person who's coming in at quite sort of high energy, and they might be really, really positive, and they might be really positive, or they can also be very, very certain about a lot of negative things, or perhaps they have a lot of addictions around them, and it can be addictions to television, addictions to the phone, addictions to alcohol, drugs, addictions to working out at the gym, perhaps overly doing that, addictions to being obsessively healthy or obsessively conscious of what they're eating. So addiction is something that sort of takes us out of who we are. And so when a person's in this state, sometimes the other person, who can be a little bit more emotionally sensitive, lowers their energy levels to match the person that feels more sure about themselves. Now, more sure about themselves doesn't mean more positive. It just means they're more sure that their way is the right way. And this can sometimes come from a place of ego, where the mind is trying to say this is the right way to do things, and it's my way and your way is wrong. Or it can be from a person who perhaps acts really confident, but inside, behind that facade, is really, really insecure. It can be from a person who needs to feel dominant, needs to feel in control, because they don't know how to do otherwise. So, yeah, these past few days have been quite strong, feeling different energies inside myself, and I do feel as if my heart is bursting open and it's becoming more and more sensitive. And so some days it can be really hard to process those emotions, but as I said today, I just breathed through them and allowed whatever I was feeling to be felt. And so day 77, which apparently is a really good day for manifestation and things sort of coming to light, and everything is sort of coming together. If you want to find more, just have a look online at 77. Day 77 anyway, opening my heart to new possibilities. And I'll speak to you tomorrow.